Welcome to Indian Horse Racing Tips, our YouTube channel, where we analyze the Indian horse races for you. Tomorrow we have the Delhi race card for 17 December. The first race, we have 5 horses which are running the 1000-meter race, which is for 2-year-old only. Our top recommendation is this race is Ungettable Bachelor, ridden by Faizan Khan. We are choosing this horse because last time he ran good 5th. However, he was running on steel, and now if you see, he's running on aluminium. Last race he was drifted out in the race, and also in this race we see that Ungettable Bachelor has its TS on, so there seems to be an intent from Shakti Singh to make this horse. Moving on to the second race, a 1600-meter race for class 3. Here we have 2 recommendations, Eliminator and Lodgekeeper. Lodgekeeper and Eliminator both have really good clocking on their timings. Also we have Rinku Romeo, which is clocking good, but our 2 recommendations are Lodgekeeper and Eliminator. Eliminator would be our top contestant because if you see in his previous run where he's placed 4th to Manali, he had a very good race. And previous to that race, he ran the 1400 meters race with Rajinder Saini, where he ran on steel, clocking really good timing of 125.17, and now he's doing the same with aluminium. So hence I think Eliminator has a good chance. Hence he would be our top pick to second horse, Lodgekeeper. Moving on to the third race, which is a 1400 meter race for class 5. Here we have only one recommendation, which is Captain Falcon, as we have other horses which are moving really neck to neck, and Captain Falcon stood out with respect to the timings. Note, but Captain Falcon has already won the class 5 race last time on 19th November with around 2 lengths, but this time he's going with 7 kilos on top compared to his last race. So that would be a little caution, but that would be the only recommendation for this race. Moving on to race number 4, the President of India Cup. This is a 1400 meter race, and we have just one pick here, that is Ashwa Yudhvir. This will have a close fight with Ashwa Bravo, we feel, but both coming from the same stable. The only reason we chose Ashwa Yudhvir was definitely he won the race last time, but mind you, Ashwa Bravo was the favorite for last race. And also Ashwa Bravo, they have changed the jockey from Ranjit to Gaurav Singh, and Peter will be riding Ashwa Yudhvir again. So that's the reason we are going ahead with Ashwa Yudhvir. Moving on to the next race, that is race 5, a 1200 meter race for class 4. Here we have just one pick again, which is horse number 9, Winning Legacy, ridden by Akash Rajput. Akash had a good run last time again for 1100 meters out of 14 horses, where he came 3rd. Again was running on steel, and this time he's running on aluminium. Now just one point to note, if you see, I have highlighted race number 70, where Winning Legacy was last time running again with Akash Rajput, where he was on aluminium. He ran 2nd in class 3. After a long time where they had kept the horse on steel, he's again coming back on aluminium. So as per that logic, he's a class 3 horse where he is placed 2nd. So definitely in class 4, I think he should run a good race, and this would be our only recommendation for this race. Moving on to race number 6, which is a 1200 meter race for class 4. Here we have 2 picks, horse number 3, Fuel, which would be our second recommendation. I had seen the previous run for Fuel, which was really good. If this was a 1000 meter race, I would have definitely chosen Fuel as a top recommendation, but we have seen that whenever Fuel is having issues with 1200 meters race, or whenever he sits in front, it's generally he loses his fold in the last 100 meters race. So that's the reason, and since this is a 1200 meter race, we would keep him second since his timing is really well. And our top pick for the race would be Personal. Again, changing from steel to aluminium in class 5. Of the 13 horses, he's ran 5th. But one point we noticed that if you see the pattern, right? If you see race number 188 to 16, note that the horse was running in class 5 and then he was moved to class 4 with a very similar pattern. If you see, Akash Rajput was riding him in class 5, but the trainer put him in class 4 with Arjun, thinking maybe he would get better odds, and he was just placed second by a neck. We find a very similar pattern even in this case, where Akash Rajput was riding him last time in steel, that too, and this time Arjun is going for class 4 with aluminium. I think a similar pattern should be seen in this race too, and also we see Personal's visor being on. So this would be our top pick for the last race. Thank you. Have a good day.